ladies and jellyfish? Welcome back to JimboVR. And of course, we're accompanied with the OG homie, Whisper DCS,
As always.
as always. And we're doing something super unique today for you. We're not flying point A to point B and blowing stuff up like we normally do. We're
We
doing a
will next time,
special
though.
type of mission. Yeah, we'll do that next time. But we're going to do a special mission that Whisper designed with the Hueys here, which was voted on by the viewers.
I picked it of my
Yeah,
own
just kidding, we
accord.
lied. But the next mission will definitely be voted
Yep.
on. Go ahead and give them a rundown of how this is a little different than
All
what
right.
we were doing.
So, it's 2006, and we are in Lebanon, southern Lebanon to be specific. We are flying Hueys, UN Hueys, and we're going to be doing Huey things. So, first order of business is we have to go and pick up some supplies at another UN base over yonder, and we're going to sling that over to another little outpost that doesn't have helipads, so we can drop that off there. Then we're going to patrol along the border, just, keep an eye out for any suspicious activity, and patrol a little bit in case we are called in to support in any way. Maybe we have to pick up some casualties for some event if that occurs, but we're not sure exactly what's going to happen, so we will find out. But first order of business is we're going to get started up, and we got to sling some cargo. So, without further ado, we're going to get started up here. Laser line. Got some rat fuel, force train line.
Alright, folks, and while we're getting started up here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join the Discord, which we've got linked in the description of the video, so that you can vote on our next sortie. So we're gonna close the doors.
Put some stuff in.
For now.
Probably throw the F-16, the Hornet, back in there. Maybe use some more modern stuff. We'll see though. I'm gonna contribute to the poll this time, just so that I do some good aircraft on there. Alright.
Alright, hold the starter here. Got exhaust coming in. Blades are turning.
Warm up. One sec. Cat. To let cat out. I'm gonna have to keep the doors closed. Crazy Ed says, liking and subbing, feel like this is just the right content for my aviation autism. You are in exactly the right place, because we are all the same.
We're not gonna
appreciate the like of the sub.
Yeah, but that means a lot, man. Join the Discord and you'll realize why you're in the right hands. It all makes sense. Alright, rolling in the throttles. Close the doors here. Close the back doors. Alright, I should be ready for departure. And ladies and gentlemen, also, if it seems like I'm not looking at your comments, that is not the case. It's because I'm in VR, and it is very hard for me to read the live chat when I have something covering both my eyeballs.
Yep, make sure you sync your compass.
Alright, current heading?
238. I need to check.
238. Switching.
Current heading is this way, and then we need. Oh, sorry, just. 26. Okay. Yes.
Current heading is 26.
No, current heading is 238.
Oh, copy. Just making sure. All right, 238, and then we want to be going to 26.
My rocket HOTAS test. Yep, I'm using the Windwing Orion, the Hornet HOTAS test. Actually, this is their original one, the Orion one that they don't sell anymore. This is the they got it like 4 years ago or something. And the their new one's better though.
All right, ready for departure. At your go.
All right.
Nice smooth
Good.
takeoffs.
Engine still works. Temperatures and pressures, everything seems good.
T's and P's are in the green. Let's move on. Let's get out of ETL here. Put the nose down just a little bit. There we go. Just gonna get over these trees.
I'm actually flying with all my doors closed, Jimbo. Which is
Oh,
weird
that's
because you
surprising.
have them like open, don't you?
No, mine are closed right now.
Oh yeah, you had them open. I just have to have them closed because it's so loud. And it's like I can't hear myself talk or think.
Well, you can't anyway. You have way too many voices
Oh yeah.
going on at all times.
Mostly my voice.
You and-
It's
you
just
and
different
Gas.
iterations of it. Gas is like all the actual different voices that aren't his own.
Yeah, just the ones that are in the ether.
But, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm about to hear 4 o'clock here, so I'm making for some good time. You go ahead and explain to the people where exactly we are right now.
We're in southern Lebanon. Rather troubled part of the world. But we're doing our best to make it a little less troubled, theoretically.
What kind of supplies are we going to be delivering?
The usual kinds of things. Rations is a big thing for the, food stuffs. Not so much in the way of ammunition for this outpost that we're going to, but a little bit of that.
I see,
and
just to make sure that
supplies, a
the
little bit of
outpost
medical
is safe.
supplies and things.
Understandable.
Huge. So we got some spot showers here and there all around us. Coming up, one on our nose as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's a rainbow emerging right in front of us 12 high.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty nice.
I just realized I'm going the wrong direction. So
That is true.
I set my heading carrot for 260, which is where we go after this, but
We're heading about, what, 240 right now, roughly?
yeah, I'm coming a bit to the left just to get back on course, but then we'll get where we're supposed to go. I know where we're going, so it's like I can find it. Not far. Done this route a lot of times, so I know where it is.
That's good to know, that's for sure.
Just gonna be keeping my eyes out for it.
I'm kind of just watching where you are. I'm right off your window.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, getting the wipers turned on.
I think we're gonna come a little bit
Put your
louder.
lights on. Your lights on since we're getting a little bit of rain here.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying through that a bunch. I'll just keep it on.
Get your navs on.
Yep.
Turn them up a little bit. At least to 3.
Alright, that's our area right down there. No,
I'm not seeing
is
it.
it? I can't even
You
see
sure
the
about that?
helipad. Oh yeah, okay, I see it.
You sure that's it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Just make sure it's the correct base. Going to turn the wipers off here. I don't think I need them.
Alright, I'll go and pick my cargo up first.
One of yours first? Okay.
I just see smoke on that.
So when I pick up my cargo, ladies and gents, I'm going to have one of the doors open for the personnel in the back to be able to look down at the Slingload and tell me what direction it's hanging. So there's Whisper down there. He's on approach.
It's so crazy. It's like I'm going in and trying to use, I'm using a little bit of right pedal to stay straight, and then as soon as you get into that, or past that ETL, it's like, now suddenly you need all of the left pedal in the world. And any
Yeah,
more
that's
power
true.
you pull in, when you're in, you know, below that speed, then you just need way more.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so there goes Whisper. He's on a very short final, about to pick up the cargo. He just needs to hover over it, and then the personnel on the ground will attach it. So I'm just going to hover here and wait for him to get his, and then I will get mine.
See?
Forward.
Not going to be able to see, you just got to hover over it, that's the key.
Whoa. I see it now.
Right.
Just need to establish a hover.
In position. You are hooked.
He's been hooked up.
Take
As you can
attention.
see, he's got the slack line
Take attention.
slowly ascending, so as
The
not
line
to
is
pull too
tight.
much pitch at once. Oh, he kind of pulled it up and dropped it a little bit, but that's okay. Hopefully
3
there's
meters off the ground.
nothing fragile in there. Alright, so he's got his attached. He's going
Load
to
is
start
hanging steady.
picking up some
Take it
altitude.
away.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can
Legal
contact
dynamics.
these people.
Please fix the voice that does that. Just please fix it.
I know. It sounds
It's
so
been 17 years or so. You can re-record
The
it
load
now.
is swinging side to side.
Oh, here we go.
funny. Alright, now it's my turn. Here's my cargo. Right here.
Want to get clear of this here.
Alright, now I just
I'm
need
gonna
to
start
hover
slowly moving forward. Just remember, our heading we're gonna be going is 260,
over. It says we're hooked up.
but I won't go too fast.
Right.
Just want to kind of get.
As you can see,
Steady.
our helicopter is now hooked up. So we're going to start pulling up and get
The load
tension
is
on the line
swinging fore
here.
and aft. 10.
And then we'll catch up to where Whisper is. Line's now tight. I'm going to start pulling
The
more
load is
pitch. I need to
swinging
increase
side
my
to
RPMs a
side.
bit. There we go. 3 meters up. Perfect. Load's hanging steady.
Yeah, mine's swinging a bit, but I think I'm stabilizing it.
Load is hanging steady.
There we go.
Everything seems nominal.
Just got to be very gentle. And come right, cause this, or come to the left of this tower here, because I don't want to hit that. I'm above it, I'm fine, but still,
Starting to rain.
just to be safe. I do see where we're going, so just gonna fly this way.
Turn on my wipers here.
Yeah, just keep visual on me.
I have visual on you. I just need to catch up on you. You've been going pretty quick.
Yeah. Try and slow down a little bit.
Turn on the radar altimeter here, just in case I need that. So now we got the back door coming open here.
Cruising at about 90 knots. Loading. Working. It's hard. I don't know where Jimbo
This
is.
is a little bit tricky. I'm way behind you. Well, I mean,
Alright.
not too far, but maybe like 2 miles back.
Alright, well, you
So
know
I'm
where
on-
we're going. You can just, as long as you maintain that visual, then you'll be able to
definitely
follow me where we're going. So,
for sure.
We're offset. We're fine.
Get my wipers off. I don't need them right now.
Just gotta be very, very gentle with your controls. That's something that I've really noticed about sling loading is that it takes a lot of patience. That's the main thing, and you can't rush any movements.
Also precision.
Yeah. But if it's like, the hard thing that I had to figure out was how to get it to stop swinging. If it starts swinging, and it's really like, you can't fight it. Like if it swings you to the left, it's like you can't go right, and vice versa.
You just have to keep.
You have to just
nose
try and keep it
level.
as steady and as stable and as straightforward as you can, and then eventually it will balance out. And then it's fine. And it goes well.
Yeah, load's swinging. It's trying to move the aircraft around when it swings like that. It's literally pulling on this downward and to the side on your aircraft.
Yeah, and we're doing really light loads. It'd be really cool to have like a CH-53 in DCS, the Super Stallion, that you could tow like, or carry like 2 Humvees, or a Chinook, that would be cool. Or an Mi-26, that would be silly.
That would just be insane.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be very hard to fly in wind to that, or as hard. It's not going to get blown around as much, being so massive. Or the CH-54, the Tarhe, that'd be sick. Carry a Huey underneath you.
Alright, there it goes, Whisper.
There you are. Continue my gradual descent here. Tricky thing is, and a dangerous thing, is VRS, because, I mean, the Huey, normally when you're not heavy, I mean, you can just pull collective, just pull pitch, and you'll get out of VRS, but like, with 2,200 pounds of cargo, you gotta be careful not to get into that. You just have to watch your speed and descent rate, not descend too fast and too low of a rate, or too low of a speed. Whoa, watch that cargo, bro.
What do you mean?
Thought it was gonna hit me.
I'm watching. I was just getting some sweet F3 views.
Yeah, I was
All you
watching.
viewers can enjoy. Speaking of which, all you tenacious viewers, definitely make sure that you are subscribed and that you join the Discord so that you can vote on all of our future missions and make Whisper do and fly things that he doesn't want to do.
Yep.
So definitely make sure you join. I'd say this is a pretty smooth formation descent here. Just gotta look at it. Oh, I think I see the base there, right by the long wall.
It's not that one.
It's not?
No, the one we're going to is a bit farther down.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
just over the crest of this hill. Ahead of us.
Keep your altitude over 700 feet. So just keep it, like, don't go lower than this right here, basically.
We're fine.
I know, I'm just making sure that you're high enough to keep it safe.
Oh, pretty high up. I mean, our cables are only 50 feet long, so we're good. Alright, I see the tops of the buildings there. Yeah, I was just trying to clear over and not approach in over the trees.
Right.
I'm gonna keep coming over here.
And I'll come on to your 9 o'clock so I can get into the clear, because the trees are your 3.
Yep. Just got a glimpse of it in the base just a minute ago, but a second ago, but there it is. You see it. I start gradually trying to slow down here, so as not to get. Oh, sake!
What happened?
Fucking killed me, bro.
Hit the tail.
Yeah, that's why you don't fly up my fucking ass when I'm trying to do precision flying.
Here, take controls.
No, I'm just gonna get a new one. Just go land and put the thing down.
You what?
Just go land and put the thing down. I'm gonna take off again and then I'll meet you.
Oh, okay.
Not that one. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to do. Oh well. We got some more stuff to do.
That was all.
You just need to pay attention and not fly so close to me when we're in helicopters. Period. Especially when we have 50-foot cables with wrecking balls on the end of them. But it's fine. We weren't far away. I can't get another cargo because there are only 2, but I'll take off again.
I think there is another, because when I hit the interphone, wait, it just says airborne troops.
Yeah, no, there were only 2 cargos. Alright, well, I'm already almost filled up.
Dang, that was quick. Those can scramble in like less than a minute. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's useful, so if you have to get called in for a medevac or something, then... or to do something like that, then... I wanna... put this on.
I guess they can just turn on all the other additional lights and instruments once the thing's already running.
And I mean, because they were flying these so much and so constantly, like in Vietnam, for example, like every single day, a couple times a day, they were essentially always in a state of being pre-flighted. So if they, you know, the alarm went off, and they had to, you know, the alarm went off and they had to scramble or something, then they could just go really quickly and not have to worry about pre-flighting it. They could just literally jump in and then take off in like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
That is insane. So you can basically, you can just be in the air, have the troops on board and en route in like not even 5 minutes. It's pretty nuts. I think I've got the cargo on the ground. I'm just trying to back up and see here if I've got it. Okay, so there it is on the ground. I'm gonna release it. It's right next to the building here. So they should be able to grab that and put it in the building. But I mean, I don't even know. That was, I don't know how softly the cargo landed. Technically, yours is actually still there. So the cargo was delivered. Yeah, actually your cargo is still here. Both cargoes were delivered. Yours is
along
just
with
across.
a few corpses.
But yours was across the fence. It looks like you could. Can we possibly still pick that up?
I don't know if it'll let me. It doesn't matter though, it's already there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. Tell me after every single flight in Vietnam, crew chief would inspect, and then it would just be then ready for another flight at any given time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
They're just
anytime that any
constantly in a-
aircraft
in a cycle
lands
of
after a
reinspection.
mission, then they're gonna, do, post-flight inspection. But if they're flying them so often, it's like they're gonna pick up on any faults after any mission or during a mission, and then those can get reported and they're repaired immediately. But because they flew them so often, it's like there were rarely, really periods of time, I guess, where, it would be long enough where it would warrant, like, okay, now you have to do a full-on pre-flight and exterior and interior inspection beforehand. So, they'd be able to just get off the ground and get going as fast as they had to.
So now these are obviously out of commission. The only things that these are currently used for would be commercial use.
A lot of countries
But
still operate
these
them,
were-
actually.
I'm talking for the U.S. military.
Yeah, I think
you're right, though.
the
Definitely a lot
Marines
of
have the
countries still have them.
UH-1Y, which is a
Yeah, that's what's they upgraded with the twin turbos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
2 engines, 4 rotor blades, FLIR, all kinds of stuff. And I think the Air
And
Force,
4 tail rotors.
yeah, and I think that the Air Force still flies the UH-1N, which is a 2 engine but just 2 blades and they do that for like security and stuff for the the nuclear bases, like the ICBM, the sites where they have like ICBMs and stuff, if I remember correctly, anyway. I'm not sure exactly where I am.
I see you. You're flying towards you. Yeah, I definitely see you. It looks like you're right over the mountain cusp. Kind of just got right over it.
My lights on. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. That's the base we started up from the left, so I gotta go kind of west-ish.
A little more to your 3.
Yeah, I know. Alright, we're gonna go to the border and patrol that a little bit.
Alright, I'll rejoin. Follow you down toward the border. This is the border of Lebanon?
Border between Lebanon and Israel.
We're actually getting pretty high up with these hills here.
Yeah. Very scenic.
Yeah, I gotta say, especially with the weather. Although,
Yeah, I'm flying
in
through a
certain
little
parts
storm
of
right
these
now.
storms, it makes it a little bit difficult to see anything at all.
Yep.
I hope they revisit the UH-1H the same way that they're revisiting the F-16. And they're just thoroughly refining it.
Well, they didn't really ever stop developing the F-16. The trouble is that, I mean, the F-16 came out in
It's just
2019,
infinitely more
and
complex.
it's way
though.
more complicated, and it took 6 years, and it wasn't in a very...
Wait, it dropped in 2019? Are you serious?
and it wasn't a very
That's like right around when I started.
aircraft when it was initially released. Like, it was a little undercooked, I understand it. I wasn't playing DCS though at the time. But where the fuck am I actually? Let me figure that out first. I see a border there, and there's that base, and then it goes.
Are you trying to
down.
gain some altitude? I'm right over the base
Yeah,
with the
visual.
AM tower. You see the AM tower?
Yeah,
Alright,
I see you. I
perfect.
see you.
Excellent, excellent.
I'm gonna get a reference. So where did we come from initially? So we went down, followed the
From
border.
behind me. So from where
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
coming from,
okay,
is
yeah, I know
heading
where
that
we
we came from.
I know where we are.
Perfect.
But yeah, the Huey came out in 2013. It was developed and released by Belson Tech, which I don't think does development anymore, because I think the only modules they did were this and the MI8, which came out a couple years after. So I don't know if they do any development anymore. I don't think so. I think there's a mod that's in development that replaces the 3D model, but I haven't heard anything about that in a long time. So you know.
Yeah, well, hopefully they actually they complete it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Because I love the Huey, but it's fun to fly. It's just that, you know, 12 years is a very long time for me
Well,
in terms of computer graphics.
They're
So
gonna let it just sit, you know.
it's like I can zoom in. There's lots and lots and lots of polygons. It's like you compare that to like the Chinook, or the Apache.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole.
So is this the border right here?
That's the border fence, I think. There's big sections of wall in some areas, but I'm just gonna
Yeah,
cruise
like where the
along.
base was. It's
Yeah.
a pretty big wall there.
Yeah, and I mean some of the
Oh,
posts.
what nation was that base in?
It was on the Lebanese side of the border, but there's UN bases on both sides, and in some of the bases that are on the border, some of the outposts, they're Israeli bases with Israeli flags and things. So.
Nice. See, I just lost visual of you, so I just turned.
I'm
As
currently
far away
hitting
as I
150, or actually,
I had visual of you a second ago, but I just. Oh, now I have it. You're just right above my head. I see. That's why. I'm below you. About your 1 or 2 o'clock low. Just trying to make sure I.
yeah, visual.
Because what I believe happened actually is the rotor had hit my main rotor hit the tail.
Yes, that's
and
what
it was
I
because
figured.
I wasn't
Because you were.
It was because I wasn't F3, and I saw I was approaching. I was like, it looks
'cause
like
you
I'm
were
getting
flying
pretty
in,
close,
like-
but I'm probably not going to be like exactly.
You were flying
right
on
next
like
to
my
it. But then I got
4
an
o'clock
F1,
level.
and
then you're like, I'm gonna cut to the outside, and then in my brain I was thinking like, okay, get some distance behind me before you do that, and then I just lost my tail immediately and died. Like
so
part of me saw that
I
coming.
went to the outside and I went to the inside, and when I saw I was like getting close to an F3 view, I was like, I should probably switch to F1, and I switched to F1, and
Should have
it
been
was
enough
like
on the
I
whole time.
dropped collective immediately. Well, but then it's not the same view.
I know that, but when you're doing maneuvers that
You're right,
close to
though.
me, then you should be paying attention to what you're doing.
You are right though,
I know I am.
but it wouldn't be the same.
I know what you were
video.
trying to do. I get that, but there's a
But I
time and
also
a place,
get
you know.
that as well. Well, the time is when I'm, I guess, further.
Exactly.
The place
Not
is
when you're trying to
further.
do a maneuver. And when and also it's like I'm trying to slow down in the process, so our distance between us is going to get closer if you're not compensating for that, and also slowing down is the trouble. Oh, I
Yeah,
just turned
I
my
was
wipers off,
thinking-
and now I'm back in the friggin' rainstorm.
I know, great. What happened was
Literally just turned them off.
perfect timing. It was the perception was hard to see. It was like couldn't really tell depth-wise how close I was,
Yeah.
because in the F3 view it's like,
Yes. Do
Can't
you have
really
visual on
tell.
me? Do you know where I am?
dude, I'm at your 9 o'clock exactly.
Okay, you're in a blind spot. I can't really see you. Oh, there you are.
Here, I'll switch to your 3. It'll be easier to see because you're on the right side of the seat anyway.
Another UN base. Here's a
We
section
just
of
buzzed
actual
right over
wall.
them. This looks like some sort of checkpoint here. Does it get in and out of Lebanon? That little checkpoint area?
Yeah, I guess the border crossing point. There's another one right by the coast where that OP that we went to is. Another big border crossing. Probably not the busiest border in the world, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be a very chill job to have.
Yeah. Maybe.
Especially now. Who the heck wants to go in?
Yeah, Lebanon and Israel don't have a spectacular history of good relations.
So, to the... Or 3 o'clock is Israel.
Yes. Currently we're overflying, I guess, Israel.
Yeah, I guess technically we're very close to either, but in this particular juncture we're in Israel. Gotta say though, geographically they both look very similar.
Well, yeah, because it's
Particular
not like an ocean between. There's a fence.
Yeah.
Fence isn't going to affect the geography in this, you know,
It's gonna be pretty thick, you
specific
know, we don't-
area. Southern Israel is very deserty. Western Israel.
And so is what about
southwestern.
Eastern Israel's pretty deserty too.
Yeah, well, the Golan Heights, so it's kind of like this because we're right near that.
What's that big mountain to our 2 o'clock?
I don't know, a big mountain of some sort.
You don't know the... Look at how huge it is though. I think it's really tall.
It is a big mountain, yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to rescue anyone up there. We'd be pulling like maximum pitch at this point.
Oh, I know. I have done that on Caucasus. I remember years ago.
Yeah, we
like
would have to turn up our RPM to do that.
I remember on. Well, no, but I've done it on Caucasus, flying up to the high on the mountains, and
That's a fun.
it's tricky. It takes a while.
Windy, but it is.
Yeah. I mean, I was flying in the MI8 maybe a week or two ago, doing like the first mission of one of the MI8 free campaigns. And
Oh, those are
you're
good.
flying pretty
Good
high up in the
training.
mountains. It's like maybe, I want to say it was like 8,000 or 9,000 feet. Which is interesting. Not that hard, but like...
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my god. We got this dude Tony Handshot. One of the. He got 25 XP. He's one of the top fans. Tony Handshot. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got 6 people tuned in. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. This is crazy. Definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to my boy Whisper DCS, who I'm flying with right here, and also join the Discord that we've got pinned in the description, so that you all can hang out in our ridiculously serious and not funny at all community, and you can also vote on our future stories, in which I'll go and crash into Whisper and upset him again.
where are you? I can't see you. Sorry, you're in the black. Oh, I see you. I'm coming left again here.
So you're trying to be so situationally aware now.
Well, if you aren't going to be, somebody has to.
Oh, you think you're slick. That was an anomaly, and you noticed.
I know it was.
I even switched to F1. I was like, this is not looking good. So you know what I'm gonna do from now on? If I'm ever in F3, and it like, I'm just gonna keep myself far.
Yeah,
What I
and
try
do
to
F3 view
like,
if we're just in a
inform,
cruise, but
so
like
that I
when
can
you're
show-
trying to
yeah, exactly.
maneuver.
I was technically, we were in a very smooth, straight descent, so I was like, yeah, this is a
Well,
pretty
I
good
was
time.
descending and slowing down, and then you said that you were going to cut to the outside, you know, to get some distance, ironically. And then
And then
too close to me.
What happened was that right there.
All right, bear with me, viewers. I have to do some acting. So, up here, I have just received word in this village that I forgot what it's called. But there was an accident, house fire, including a few buildings that were fully involved, and we have several casualties that we need to go and evacuate from here. So, we are going to go and do that right now, because...
We're in the air, and we're in the area.
And we are already really close to it. So... over
So we'll be
yonder, and then we're going to have to
leaving
transport them to
today.
a helicopter.
Yes, we will need to transport them to a helicopter. You're right.
Hospital. Shut the fuck up.
Well, you were right.
Well, they are being transported initially to a helicopter. Two
Yeah, that's what I'm
helicopters.
saying.
Alright, I'm slowing down. And then we're going to transport them in our helicopters to a hospital.
I know it's hard sometimes, man.
I'm good at English.
I'm at full down on collective, and this thing is still just floating. Oh, now I'm starting to leave ETL. Okay. Looks like there's some sort of situation going on over here. Oh, you definitely almost crashed into that tree.
I know what I'm doing. Land behind me.
Why?
Because I'm the lead.
But then you can't see me land.
I don't need to see you land. I know you're gonna land, and I don't want to take off over you and hit you.
You were way too slow for that, bro. How about I land?
And you still land in front of me. JimboVR has separation anxiety from me. He gets really, really nervous and upset and pines whenever he's not within like 9 feet of me. So,
I ain't gonna deny it.
my patients are loaded up.
It's been some sort of serious situation here. Let's
All
pull
right.
my RPM. Alright, it should be good to go.
Dust off. Now we have to do something controversial called flying Lebanese casualties patients to an Israeli hospital. But
Well,
they
thanks
will
for
save
making it
their
weird.
lives. I didn't make it weird.
It wasn't a second ago.
Not weird. I was then gonna follow it up by saying that it doesn't matter because they're gonna help them and we'll be good. And we'll all
That's
sing
true.
Kumbaya.
Because we're helping people.
Yep.
That's most important.
Ooh. Border friends.
Tony Pan shot says giddy up. What are we gonna do? We're gonna giddy up, I guess. Whatever that means. Does that mean I crash into you again? I
So
think
you
that's
have
what
to
he's
start-
trying to do.
I'm gonna crash out. Crash it.
You almost did, bro. I was like, oh shit. On stream too.
Well, I practiced it twice. We practiced it yesterday. It was perfectly fine. And then somehow in my brain the last 2 days thinking, because it was like, alright, I did the sling loading perfectly when I practiced it. I did it fine yesterday when we practiced it together. And then I was like, there's gonna be something that's gonna go wrong now that we're streaming.
How could anything possibly go wrong? nothing possibly could go wrong.
I mean, never mind. I'll talk about this afterwards. I was gonna say to not break immersion, but we've kind of the quality and seriousness and focus is kind of completely gone at this point. Because like, there was other stuff that was supposed to happen.
Dynamic.
That was supposed to make this current part more interesting. I'm pretty sure I saved it when I edited it. I definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, you would have saved it, but how could
Because
the
I checked
deployment
before
or
the stream.
delivery of the cargo have triggered anything different? You would put the text on the screen.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. There was gonna be buildings destroyed and fire and everything. But the trigger for that to happen was our cargo was in the zone. It's supposed to be that it only had to be one of us, so it was like an OR function, but evidently that didn't work. Apparently I don't understand how that works, so... Yeah.
It was supposed to be single cargo in zone.
It was supposed to be either one cargo or the other one is in that zone, just in case there was an issue with the sling loading. Not that that would ever happen, right, Jimbo? But,
Doesn't
then it
happen,
was supposed to
man.
be fine, but evidently didn't really work. Whatever, we can pretend. We have imaginations, because we have to do that anyway, because there is no animation for any units or cargo or people getting into helicopters, so we have to pretend. We also have to pretend that we're flying helicopters.
He's gonna have to touch a doorknob like 100 times in a row after this.
I am.
You have to pet the cat 3 times.
I
Turn
don't
around.
find my cats, they
pet
left.
3 times. Oh god, bro, you could just redo the mission.
Nah.
There's an option. and
I know
that
there's an
solves
option,
the problem.
but like,
All of the stuff.
we're already
is
like
then-
a good way through it, and I didn't really want to restart the whole thing. This is like, we'd already started, like, we're late for the stream anyway, so I don't
and
want
do it another day and have even more stuff added.
I mean, this basic function, it was just to kind of, I wanted to demonstrate, I wanted it to be, you know, in the context where we're flying UN helicopters instead of doing combat stuff, and then, you know, doing sling loading, because we've never done that on stream. But I mean, we could do some stuff like that in the future.
Definitely.
Maybe
Maybe
in some
even with
other-
heavier cargo. So I'm sure we could pick up a little bit
I
heavier
believe the
stuff.
maximum load for the Huey for cargo is like 3,400 pounds, and the cargo we lifted was
Well, if you
2,200.
have less fuel, you could probably get up to 5, possibly.
I don't know. That might be just a
Maybe
structural
not-
thing for
not
the...
5.
I don't know, though. I'm slowing down.
That's fine, dude. I'm not gonna freaking run into you because I'm not in F3, you dingus.
I never know with you.
You don't need to. You don't. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna do it again.
Again.
You should know by now.
I know. I'm just breaking balls.
Oh my gosh, bro. This. I'm gonna hear about this, viewers. I swear to God, like you guys are gonna hear this in the next several streams. So tune in
No,
on
I'm
the
just
next
gonna
one,
be
you're gonna
really,
get
really,
beamed
really
out.
petty later on when we're doing other stuff, and I'm just gonna like...
Be like,
I'm gonna
"Hey, just by the way."
accidentally fly into Jimbo when he's trying to land or something. Like I'll do a form landing with him, I'll fly with him, and then I might just accidentally stomp on the rudder.
Or just press the trigger while the guns are active.
Yeah,
Like you haven't done that before.
I have done that.
Exactly.
It's been a long time. I mean, the last time I did it, I think... Wasn't it when we did the F-86 stream? And because you can use the guns on the ground, and I just like opened up on you. I think so.
Yeah, so you didn't even know you could use them, so then you tested them while you were
Because they
pointing
didn't
at me.
add like the ground override that were like ground.
But why do you gotta test
safety
them while it's
into them.
pointing at me?
Well, I had tested before, I knew it was going to happen, and then I had to maneuver myself into position to do that. Okay,
Now is the time where Whisper's getting up and touching his doorknob to make up for his distraught flight earlier.
These Richard wipers don't do anything. I can't see shit. They're not modeled in the Huey. Some of the other ones they are, like the Apache and the Hind. They just don't do anything. Can't see.
Dude, you almost just pulled up while I'm right above you.
Get out of my way.
Be more situationally aware.
I knew
Maybe
you were there.
should've
Why
normally
don't hover
questioned
directly
you.
over me?
Technically, it's your fault. Like, you were in the air earlier, in that exact part of air that I was trying to fly in, so you're equally as at fault. I'm gonna just stick. I'm gonna die on this hill.
I can't see where you are, by the way, because I can't fucking see anything because it's raining.
That's just gonna be your excuse when I get blown out of the sky in like 2 seconds.
I'm gonna just accidentally get into a mast bumping situation directly above you and just pop my rotor off.
Drop the thing down on top of me like a rock.
I can't. Everything's just blurry. It's like a impressionist painting.
How central line? That was not central line. That is. Well, I guess this is on the H, but the H is pretty narrow, so I would say that's very good. But we're letting the patients out into the hospital so that they can get poured on by a bunch of water before they get treated.
Yeah. There isn't enough left boot in the helicopter to give a hover in the Huey.
There isn't enough left boot in the world.
I know. It's insane. Which I don't think is... I feel like isn't that realistic for the Huey, but maybe it is. I don't know. Alright, I do see a blurry white-ish shape in front of me.
Yeah, that would
Zoom
be
in, I can see you.
my existence.
It's insane, dude. I can't see
It
anything.
is so blurry.
I can't see anything. Alright, I see you there
We
now. We're going this way.
we
We're
gotta
gonna
get
get the hell out of
We
here.
we're flying IFR. Sir, I'm IMC.
I have no instruments to fly. I can... Well, I do, but...
Sir,
Sir,
are IMC.
sir.
this is a Wendy's, sir. We're IMC. We're flying into even worse storm right now. What are you doing to us?
We're going home. We're going to our... Viewers, don't leave. We'll do something more interesting after this. I mean, helicopter
me.
flying in the rain, that's kind of interesting. We've never done that on the stream, I don't think.
Yeah, how about that?
A little
you
bit
guys? We're doing
different. There's some differences. I mean, even though this mission was
Enjoy it.
a slight catastrophe,
Freaking
a little bit of a shit show, it was...
Oh my god. Or don't subscribe, that's fine. But join the Discord because you don't have a choice with that. You have
You'll
to do
join
that.
the Discord and then be greeted by Gas and BK, and then you'll be like, bye.
Yeah. If you join the Discord, you'll immediately just realize why we're trying so hard to get people to join.
I'm gonna have to get a
They just
snack
get
after
scared
this.
away.
I'm hungry.
Oh, is it snacky? Is it little snacky time for you?
It is almost snack time, yeah.
Little snacky
I'm
time?
hungry. I have to
Okay.
eat dinner part 2.
You over here just consuming tubs of lard.
Yep. Now I'm gonna get a peanut butter and bananas, or peanut butter and banana on toast. Banana. You gotta hit the hard R on
Who
that.
else eats peanut butter and bananas? Who else digs that type of sandwich?
Peanut butter and banana.
That is a pretty solid
Well,
choice.
technically, I'm not gonna do a sandwich. I'm gonna do toast. Like, it's like a French, like, you know, an open face sandwich, which is just toast with shit on it. But it's just
Great.
gonna be...
Hope you make it fancy by calling it open face sandwich.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's the thing. I forget what the actual word is.
Well,
for it, but
$20 for a piece of toast.
that's literally what it is. They call it an open face sandwich. It's just a sandwich. What doesn't have other piece of bread? You know, the defining characteristic of a sandwich. It's just toast. But anyway, I'm gonna have toast with peanut butter, honey roasted peanut butter, mind you.
Man,
And
you're
banana.
really just breaking it. But you going into so much detail, but you failed to provide us the type of toast, man.
It's gonna be whole wheat.
That's the negative
It's gonna be
points
whole wheat
on-
bread, and then I'm gonna put it in a toaster, and I'm gonna wait a
It should
couple
have been
minutes.
Sourdough. Should have been
It's sourdough's
rye.
sourdough with honey roasted peanut butter and banana. That's disgusting. That's an
You know
illegal
you're wrong for
combination. I don't want sour and sweet. That's gross because it's like they're conflicting sour and conflicting sweet.
Okay. With sourdough in olive oil
Yeah,
with the herbs. I rest my case.
yeah, savory thing, but it's gonna be a sweeter.
By the way, I'm gonna crash into you again.
I know you will. I'm watching you.
No, you're not. Just land. I'm fine. I'm not gonna hit you, dude. I wasn't even trying to hit you earlier, dude.
Yeah, right. That's what they all say.
I know. Wait, how many you've been cheating on me, bro?
Oh
I
yeah,
knew it.
good time.
Yeah, well,
Aggie
Could've
doesn't fly
expected
into me.
yeah, just give him some time.
Actually, I was flying forward with Aggie. I suppose I didn't fly into
No
him.
shit, he doesn't fly into you. You freaking can't. Oh my gosh, my rudders are about to come off of the platform that they're mounted on because I'm pushing so hard on this boot. We're gonna land at the same time. We finish at the same time. That's the best way.
I knew you were gonna say something like that because it crossed my mind too.
Bastard. Why do we both land too far to the right?
I know, that's so funny. Yeah, it was exactly the same.
There we go. It's because normally the H is the correct width for your skids, but no, not this one.
Off.
I'm pretty sure you
Off.
fuel's off. Turn off the RPMs. That thing is annoying.
Fuck.
RPM warning. Battery's coming off. Inverter's off. Essential bus. Don't need that.
Bus is essential.
Busing is entirely essential.
I don't
You just pull a
really
bunch of
really
shit right
blame.
now, it's gonna slow down your.
I
You
don't
don't
really
blame anyone for leaving. Yeah, I
No.
agree. It's like, you know what? We're trying our best, fellas. We're trying our best.
Normally,
We're not
our
able to do anything right.
first mission in this stream is a little bit serious, and it was for about 3 minutes, and then it kind of went downhill from there. Alright, we're gonna figure out. We're gonna take a very brief intermission so I can get food, and then we're gonna we're gonna figure out something else to do. I don't know what yet. Probably fixed wing something. I kind of want to fly around
It's
this
gonna
thing.
be something.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All
yet.
right.
Think about it. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. So,
Stay tuned, folks.
yeah, don't leave yet. Not that there's really any move action, but still, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm back. I don't know where Jimbo is.
Bro, I'm trying to find a sling loading server so that you
Um,
can actually drop one of
Oh, I
your
don't
sling
care. I don't care
loads
about that, bro.
safely.
I've done it. I know how to do it. Proved it. Self and you.
Yeah, that is true.
It's not hard. It's just you just land, kinda, but you land on the cargo. Just release it. It's easy. Viewers, do you have any requests for what aircraft you want us to
Oh
fly?
yeah, it's a good idea. Just send us a comment
Yep.
on the live chat of whatever plane.
And if you don't
you
play
wanna
DCS
fly.
and you don't know which ones are in it, look it up, I guess. I don't know. I have most of them. Jimbo has almost as many as I have.
Or just mention it into the comment if you want us to fly a plane or a helicopter. That'll help as
Yeah.
well.
Maybe we'll do combat stuff. Maybe we'll just fly around a little bit. We do warbirds, just cruise around. I don't really want to do combat stuff in a warbird though.
You should definitely do combat stuff in something else.
Yeah. But if we're just gonna cruise around, then maybe warbirds or something. The Strike Eagle. Actually, I'm not gonna do the Strike Eagle because I have to refresh my memory on how to do stuff with it, so I don't want to do that on stream until I've remembered things.
I can tell you.
No, I know how to do most of this stuff, I think, but I'd rather review a little bit and not be trying to learn it on stream. Because it just adds another thing to think about, you know?
True.
It's a lot easier to just do stuff if it's muscle memory, I know how to do it.
All right.
I mean,
so
if we did want to do
serious-
sling loading, AO has sling loading stuff at all of the FARPs.
then that's where we're going. And then we can fly another aircraft after that.
Yeah, we'll do the UK one because the other one has a ton of
Zone
people
there.
on it, and it's gonna reset in like half hour. So we have an hour and a half on the British one.
PvE or online? Oh,
Aerobatics on
Aerobatics online UK. I'm assuming you're doing the regular map.
Caucasus, yeah.
You're already joining it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do that too.
Maybe I'll do this in the MI8.
Well, that would give you the opportunity to sling load something a little heavier, but you'll have to fly slower so I can keep up. You just have to, but that is actually a little bit better for you because then you can lower your collective more so you're not pulling so much manifold pressure. But I gotta say, it's either chocolate or vanilla, bro.
What?
Queen.
Probably vanilla. But I like a cookies and cream. That's pretty good. Well, I don't really eat ice cream anymore, but
That's Zoe's favorite.
a good one. I'm slightly
cookies and
lactose
cream.
intolerant,
Like,
but only with certain things. Like I can't
what,
really
like
drink
lactose? Dumbass.
I can't really drink milk, and I can't eat ice cream really. Only a little
Oh, it's
tiny
okay
bit.
because
But I can eat
what other
cheese, and I can eat yogurt.
cheese is mad decent. Blue cheese or
I like cheddar.
feta.
I'm not really a cheese connoisseur.
Oh well, you gotta try a couple different
No,
types.
I've tried
Blue
other
cheese
types, but it's like I like
is pretty good. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? And let me know in the comments. You guys, blue cheese, yes or no? That's all I need to know in the comments. Just post it in the chat. Is blue cheese acceptable, or am I wrong for that? All I'm doing is eating mold. There's nothing wrong with eating mold if it tastes good. All right. See the problem?
Well, I mean, all cheese has some bacteria and fermentation. Yogurt does too. That's how that works.
But those are good bacterias.
Yeah, obviously.
They help regulation.
Yeah. Important for your gut biome.
Yeah, you want the gut biome? That's my favorite biome in Minecraft.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
You know me so well.
I know you
I
too
can't
well,
surprise
man.
you anymore.
It's like you. It's
I
so
can't
many
sur-
people that I talk to now. It's like they just say shit, and it's like I knew they were gonna say that. It's like I could just predict it. What any of the responses is gonna be to like any given thing.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm
Like
gonna
you
do
and
is switch it
BK
up
and
on you.
gas.
I'm gonna switch it up on you. I'm just gonna be like diplomatic and mature, and then you're just gonna be like, what the heck is up? This dude's an imposter, and then you're gonna know that I was killed and replaced by a Fed.
Yep. Alright, where do you want to fly? Nalchik, or do you want to go from Harp London?
Why? We're supposed to go somewhere where there's sling loading.
Yeah, there's a few places. Alright, so we'll go here.
Or London, then. Let's drop it off on a boat. That would be a really good challenge.
Alright, so you're not gonna go from Farp Dallas anymore then?
No, because Farp London's a lot closer to the boats.
Yep.
Just do that one. That's going to be pretty fun. Dropping this on a boat. We have never done this before. So this is also another first on the stream.
Yep.
All right. I'm kind of interested to see how you do.
Um,
Literally, I've never done this either.
yeah,
And I don't think you have. Oh my gosh, this alarm is so loud. Why did they make that alarm so loud?
Oh, the low RPM.
I guess it's to make sure that we can hear it. Okay. Blade should start spinning within the next 3 seconds. There we go.
Alright.
My boy Whisper is really choosing the Mighty 8. I respect that. It's not a very easy aircraft to fly, so I give
Pretty
him
easy
credit
once
where
you
it's
get used to it, to be honest. It's smoother, and it's easier to hover smoothly and fly smoothly, and not be... It's not as wobbly as the Huey. And how do I do this? Not long ago, I know how to do it. Batteries, rotor brake, circuit breakers, fuel shut-off valves, fuel pumps, fire extinguisher,
and the low altimeter setting knob. We're going to put that to about right here. I'm just at idle on my RPM right now, so my blades are spinning, but I'm waiting for you to get ready. Do we need to request cargo?
You just do the same thing, all cargoes, and then pick one. The APU's on.
Ooh, actually, I can do a 3,000 pounder. I think I'll do a 3,000 pound cargo. Well, actually, never mind, because what realistically would we be transporting to a boat? It could be ammo, an M17 or M11 or M117 bomb, or static
I can carry
barrier.
all kinds of things. I mean, helicopters are involved in resupply for aircraft carriers. You know, they'll take off with supplies and Slingload stuff over onto those. I mean, all kinds.
I'll bring
of
the ammo. I'll bring the static ammo. 3-1. It's the second option. So I've requested static ammo, and I believe I have red smoke over there. Where the... Yep, I see the red smoke. Perfect. So I'm going to start spooling up my rotors here.
Alright, right engine. Start. RPM coming up, engine brake. Engine stop lever forward. Right engine coming up.
This is going to be a pretty good amount of weight, so hopefully my aircraft should be able to hold this. Maybe I should drain some fuel really quick, actually.
This one's kind of hard to get in position because the hook is so far back. It's not like the Huey where it's so short and you have really good downward visibility. So it's harder to do it in this, but I'll try it, and then afterwards I'll fly like a P-51 maybe, because that's fun.
Alright, let me just dip my fuel quantity here, because it's probably going to make it more possible for me to actually achieve this. seconds. Opening your doors so you can get it filled with dust from a helicopter.
Alright, generators on, inverters, rectifiers. I don't need any of that. Anti-collision light I will turn on. Let's figure out which ones of these I need. Don't need that, don't need that. Fan, that, I need that, and that. Oh, that's Peter. Yeah, no, I do need that. You can be on, you, and you. APU, you can be off.
Just waiting for rearming complete.
That can be on. You can be on.
Complete. Okay, take it off.
Oops. That's cool.
Let's just put this back down on the ground really quick. Okay, now let's actually try to take off nice and slowly. Let's analyze what the aircraft is doing and control accordingly. Okay, there we go. Perfect hover. Nice and smooth. We're gonna go ahead and start moving toward the ammo.
Right now everything's reversed because the rotor goes in the other direction, so I need right pedal.
Well, at least now you're evening out your pedal potentiometer. Well, no, you have all effect sensors actually, so your pedals are really good. Those are gonna last for probably longer than the actual like metal
It's a lot
screws
more
and bindings.
Half cyclic and right cyclic, but a lot less right pedal for takeoff.
On your taxi
does
to the
not need a
cargo,
lot.
try to go over no more than 30 feet.
I know.
It's just good practice.
Actually, I need to land for a second.
This is a pretty decent amount of
Ooh,
cargo
that's
I'm
kinda
picking up right here.
Unhook, auto unhook. Which one is hook? Forget.
Alright, I'm hooked, as you guys can
Unhook.
see.
Single cargo hook.
We're about to now begin
That's
taking
tactical unhook. There's two for some reason, but I have two, and then that, and then...
Dude, my line is so short.
Yeah. You can adjust it, but I think you can only adjust it in the mission editor, so...
I'm just gonna keep it.
And I have no idea what button that is, so I'm just gonna do this, because now it's the same.
You can adjust it in the F10 menu. Oh, I think I got it off the ground. Dude, holy moly, I'm actually lifting this cargo. This is really heavy. But this is way heavier than the last one. By another 1,000 pounds, so it's pretty noticeable. Alright, I'm up in the air. I've got my Slingload. I'll wait for you to grab yours. I'll hover in the area. Dude, you're doing this with the MI8? That thing is so big, dude. You can actually take a much bigger piece of cargo than me.
Oh no, but I'm gonna take a lighter one than I was taking last time.
Why? You should take a heavier one.
Don't tell me what to do.
It'd be a fun challenge.
Well, it's harder in this thing, and I'm not used to it as used to it as I am the Huey, so I need...
Huey, that's true. That is why it would be a fun
Practice.
challenge, though. I picked something a little bit heavier.
But it's a challenge to begin with, so... I'll see
Yeah.
if I can actually get it hooked.
Even with something light, you're right, it is still not easy. Looks like you're hovering in a pretty good spot. Oh yeah, wait, are you trying to get the barrier? Why would you need to deliver that on a boat, dude?
Don't question me.
One barrier, not like 20 or 30, just one.
I can only
Or
carry
What are you
one.
doing?
10,
I won't question it. I'll
down,
let you drop it off.
10,
Wait, can we even drop this stuff off on a boat? I don't know, because I've never
Yeah.
done it before.
Probably. Just don't
Okay,
put it
cool.
in the actual landing area because of... Or actually, it doesn't matter because you're not going to carry her. I don't know why I thought we were.
3,
Just put it on the landing helipad.
Yeah.
In position.
Wait, is there an amphibious vehicle that we could land at? There is the oil rig. We could probably do both of them there on the oil rig.
Yeah, let's do
But
that.
that's way too easy. We gotta do a moving boat. You're hovering perfectly in position. I don't know why it's not locking you. I think it needed to be lower. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, it needs to give me some
Back.
direction.
10.
Let's go back a little bit.
Left. 10.
A little bit to the left, it looks like. Just a teeny bit. Because I'm hovering right behind you so I can see where you are in relation to it.
In position.
Yeah. Now you're pretty much over it.
You
Just
are?
move
Yeah, I
a
got
little
it.
way. Yeah, you're on. Nice, dude. See if you can start
Take
pulling it up
tension.
nice and
The
slow.
line is tight.
Got tension. It's up. It's off the ground.
3 meters off the ground.
You're up.
Load is hanging steady.
You're pulling that thing
Taking
like it's just a piece of cardboard, bro.
Yeah, no, it's only 1,700 pounds. It's a bit lighter than what we just did.
Only 1,700
And-
that could crush a car, dude.
Oh, of course, because it's concrete, but like the hip is so much more powerful than the Huey.
Yeah, then the Huey, it's ridiculous.
And it's just
man.
bigger, so it just can just carry a lot more.
Actually, you know what I think of this? Well, let's just move on to a moving boat. I don't know if that Sea-Wise Giant is moving.
I don't know.
I don't think
It has a
is, to be
helipad.
honest. It does, but if it's not moving, we're not doing it. Let's just go to these smaller ones. This will be a better challenge anyway.
This is a smoother helicopter to actually fly, though. And it's smoother once you get it into a hover, and you can just hold it so perfectly.
It's almost impossible to get the load swinging with this short rope.
Yeah, it is an advantage. I considered cutting it for, or reducing it for our mission, but...
You did a realistic one for our mission. That was
Well,
pretty cool.
it's not that this is unrealistic, it's just it depends on the circumstance.
Did you just crash? What the hell happened?
No.
I see a fire on the ground.
Oh,
behind me.
you don't see anything.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Huh.
So about that,
I'm not exactly sure what happened. At first I thought I slung the thing into the building, but then it destroyed my helicopter. But it didn't tell me that it was swinging, because I've done that before. Where it, like, hit me.
oh, you hit a building with
I don't
it?
know if I did, but it's like, it cut the rope, but then it like destroyed my rotors and things. So I don't
That's
know.
freaking- Just pull a little higher, man.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very long rope, so I think I was above it, but like I don't know what happened because it's like it didn't tell me it was swinging. I don't know. That's weird. Try that again. And if I die again, then I'm not meant to be doing sling loading.
Yeah, and we'll do P-51s.
Yeah.
But
I
you should
literally
be good.
fucking
I
did
mean,
this
if you're
yesterday.
overseas- Matter of fact, what I'll do is I
Literally
know
yesterday.
it's crazy. It's crazy, but you would have done it fine before. But this is a little different because we didn't do the MI8 yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't actually successfully done sling loading in MI8. So
Never.
I think I picked it up like a week ago, but
Okay, well I'll fly behind you to make sure that you're not low enough to smack a building with your sling load.
yeah, that's weird. Whatever.
That was pretty unusual.
But it shouldn't have. It said rope tears, and then I like lost my rotors, or they got damaged, and I lost control and then died. But at least I can practice starting the hip again.
The hip. wait till you've, you know, gotten that thing started, then I'll just take off and follow right behind you. 3 to ground, on the ground.
Russian Navy copter. Okay. Go again.
We're gonna back up a little bit. Oh, the load is tipping over.
Yeah.
My load is tipped over.
Yes, it has. There you go. It's upright. Gotta stabilize your hover.
I'm just trying to keep enough pitch to keep me like right here. I'm not even trying to land. I'm just trying to keep this thing upright. I just tipped over all that ammo. I'm sure those guys are going to be thrilled when they try to pull it all out and it's just disheveled all over the place. They're going to be like, why is this perfect? What was supposed to be a perfect belt of ammo is now entirely tangled up.
Maybe there's some packing peanuts.
I'm literally just...
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The F. Wait, what happened to you? You just disconnected.
On my screen, you just vanished and went through the ground.
Yeah, you DC'd.
Yeah.
It just says it. That's unfortunate. How did you... You didn't even do anything and you DC'd.
I haven't disconnected yet on my screen. There we go. DCS really hates me today.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. You have to try it again because you didn't die. You said if you die that time that you're not meant to Slingload, so you have to try it again.
Well, I already died, but yeah. But I know I'm getting back in.
I tipped over my ammo again, but I'm just gonna land anyway.
Yeah, when you screwed up that hover and then you just like pitched back, you just stayed pitched back and then just went under the ground and just disappeared. I was like, uh-oh.
Look at this. This is the Slingload right here. Here's the load. There's the hoist hook. It's connected to the hook. All this ammo is tipped over on the side. What is that? Oh, that is explosive rounds? Explosive anti-tank rounds? Maybe I shouldn't tip these over. Maybe this is kind of dangerous to be slamming these things around inside the crate there. What do you think? I think it's fine.
Probably fine.
Yeah, it's only explosive. So if one of those rounds goes off and it hits the ground, I'm probably dying.
Yeah, I don't think it would just blow up.
How close would you need to be for an explosive round to... An explosive anti-tank one specifically? I'm saying within 10 feet, 10-foot radius. What do you think?
What, to be killed by it?
Yeah.
Probably depends on the probably depends on the caliber, how big it is. Who the hell are you? Oh, I joined the wrong server. I'm an idiot.
Bro, how? All you need to do is just press the join button again.
Because I clicked it was a different FOIA training Caucasus map, not the online one. The online one.
Wait, let me go over what we have here. We have 1305 cartridges, 5.56 millimeter. So isn't that just regular 5.56 rounds, like for a assault rifle?
Correct.
Okay, so they're carts. So I have cartridges of 5.56 and 2 of those. So I got tons and tons of ammo for all the assault rifles of the troops on board of this ship. We also have, what is this? High explosive. Oh, so heat.
Explosive
HEAT.
anti-tank.
High explosive anti-tank. Yep. And we have, oh my gosh, we've got 3 of those. Holy moly.
All
Now,
right,
it
here
doesn't
we go
specify the
again.
caliber, though. So the caliber would depend on how lethal this is. Like, if one of those things are pretty small,
And it depends on how
and it
much
shoots and hits the
explosive
ground.
filler there is. I mean, a high explosive anti-tank round basically just, when it hits the tank or whatever, it just kind of shoots like this jet of heat through it, and like, kind of like burns a hole through
Through the actual armor of the tank.
Yeah, which is interesting because it means that the range and velocity is irrelevant as long as the gun on the tank can actually get it to the target. It doesn't matter the velocity. If it hits it, it has the same, you know, effect on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You're
I
telling
mean,
me
it
you can
obviously.
shoot it at like Mach 2, or you can shoot it at Mach 0.75, and it will still
Well, I
inflict
mean-
the same armor damage, because I think it would penetrate deeper with the heat wave that it pushes through.
No, it
If
has.
it's-
That's not how those rounds work. The velocity of it when it impacts the target is irrelevant because it will still have the same penetration.
What? That's because the
it's not
armor
a-
is
it's
armor, regardless.
Well, it's because it isn't a kinetic energy penetrator. So it's, I guess, chemical energy penetrator, maybe? I think that's what they call it, I forget.
If it's using gas, then it would be pneumatic, right? If it's just gas. Or air.
No, it's just... It's like it's an explosive, but it... Instead of... Okay, so a kinetic energy penetrator is like a classic, like, armor-piercing round, where it's literally... The way it penetrates is by going at a really high velocity and hitting whatever it is and just going through it, just physically going into it or through it.
Okay.
So, you used to have just regular armor-piercing rounds, which is just like a big metal slug. Then you have APDS, armor-piercing discarding sabot, which is like a big tungsten slug.
Dude,
and
tungsten
then-
can go through glass. Like, it can melt through glass when it's molten.
Yeah. Then you have modern rounds, armor-piercing rounds, and it has over the last however many decades is called APFS-DS, which is armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot, which is essentially a dart that is a much smaller diameter.
Stabilized.
It's much smaller diameter than the bore of the gun. So modern NATO tanks generally use 120 millimeter. Russian tanks using 125 millimeter.
So
But you have
they'll
kind of
shoot
this casing like around
Oh.
it, so that it actually fits into the barrel.
Into
So
the
it'll get
barrel.
launched out, and then it discards that.
Oh
and
my
then you
gosh,
just have this
it
dart
goes
that
way
flies.
faster.
Yeah. And usually they're made out of tungsten or depleted uranium because they're
That makes
much
sense,
more
because tungsten,
dense.
when it's molten, can push through metal.
It's
can
not going
push
to
through
melt. It has
metal.
nothing to do with it being molten. It's
No,
not.
it doesn't. It doesn't melt, but if it gets hot enough, it can actually it moves the other molecules around it. When it
Well,
comes
it isn't
to
about that. It's more just that tungsten is a much, much, much denser metal than steel is.
It is.
So it's going to be able to actually penetrate through the armor. I mean, granted, modern tank armor is not. It's not just
Where's your
steel. It's
helicopter,
composite armor. I'm here.
Oh. Alright, I'm pulling pitch.
I need this can now go on, and you can go on. Try this again. The nth time.
For the third time, if you can't count.
Yes. The nth time.
This time it wasn't your fault, though.
None
And
of the
also
times
it's-
were my fault as well. I think the last one I crashed in this was maybe, but I don't know exactly what happened, so. But I don't care enough to watch the replay.
The first one was half your fault because you had to
No, it
get
wasn't.
born, and then
Wow.
I had to know you and then convince you to make this stream, and then you had to be in the airspace at that exact time so I can crash into you. So technically it's your fault, but only half. It's your fault for being born, bro. Like, you had a choice to not win that race.
I pick up the artillery piece that's over here. That would be sick.
The bomb?
No, the artillery.
Oh!
I don't know if I can do it in this. I might have to do it.
What
You
else
might
can
need a
you do
Chinook.
with
These
this
big
stuff?
containers, you need a Chinook for.
Are you serious? Like, these big containers cannot be taken with our aircraft?
Yes.
Well, mine, no, but yours... I thought you
Yeah.
could take one of those big containers. Maybe the small container you could take.
Yeah, you can't take the big ones. You can take the logs. But I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, can you take the actual armor, though? The artillery, can you take that?
You can carry them, that's why they're here, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm not seeing them on the menu.
What?
We'll find out. Because it might not let me, because I can't see the big containers either, I don't think. Oh, I can, that's sick! Alright.
Yeah, okay. Get it. Try it.
Which one
Just
is
try
it?
it.
Well, I can't
You know what you
see.
should do? You know what you should
Right.
do is land in half your fuel. That's what you should do.
I already did. I'm at 60% fuel.
You should be at like 40 for something like this.
It's less than 5,000 pounds, so
You're getting the artillery, right?
I'm trying to.
Alright, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah. What's the smoke around it?
Oh, you can see the smoke around it, yeah.
I can't see the smoke around it.
I guess you just hover over one of them. It doesn't matter which one. Just
Well,
pick
it does
one.
matter which one.
Well, just pick one, and then if it doesn't tell you that you're in position, then just go to the
It
different
did give
ones.
me the instruction briefly, but I need to do that again.
Right. 10.
Yeah, you're in pretty good position. A little more forward, though.
I'm trying to wait for him to tell me something again.
I'm just looking at where you are, and I'm telling you.
I know,
A
but
little more
he's
forward
gonna
and
tell
a little
me.
bit more left.
But I don't know if this is the right one, so
So I'm telling you how to get over that one, and then I'll tell you how to get over the others.
Position.
it is.
A little more left. Oh, just a little more left.
Okay, it's the farthest one back.
Yeah, a little more left. A little more forward
Forward.
and left.
10.
Yeah, I see.
But you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I need to move forward though. Come on.
What you should do is hover to the point where you can see the second one, because
Yes,
that means
I
that you're
agree.
over the
I
first
need a
one.
reference point.
Yeah, you gotta just use the second one and just have that right in front of you, because then you know you're in position. You're at, and just keep your same bearing, keep your same heading. You're doing good. Just keep easing forward, and you're almost right over the first one. Just go a little more forward and more to the left. There you go.
Forward.
Nice control.
10.
Keep going more forward. A little more forward. Yeah, only your nose gear is over the artillery. You want to get the center of your aircraft over the artillery. So now you're starting to get the center of it. Now the center of your aircraft is over the artillery. So just kind of hover there. I don't know if you need to get lower. You're pretty low. It's not hooking you up, but you might need to get lower. Yeah, probably do.
10.
A little bit lower and back. You're not gonna hit it. You can go lower. You're not gonna hit it. I'll let you know when to pull up. A little more forward and right and lower. Nice control. You're in perfect position over it, but it's just not hooking up. Maybe lower, I guess. I'm not sure. It's a little bit. You're about 10 feet over it, so you can get lower. A little lower. You're about 5 feet over it. You go. Yeah, I don't know if it's hooking it up, man. You're.
I got it to
in,
say
like,
in position.
over.
Oh, I need to come back around. I
No.
need you to give me
Okay.
space.
10. Right.
You what?
I need to just approach it again.
Okay.
I can just get this thing off the ground and fly it a little bit around, I would be happy.
That would be freaking cool. Especially if you can bring this to the boat, that would be insane.
10,
It's a massive piece of artillery.
forward, 10, in position,
Dude, you're like right. Oh, you're hooked. You're hooked.
take,
Oh my gosh, dude, you got it.
Side.
What the? What?
Yeah, alright, sling loading is broken in the hip.
Oh my gosh! You need to see this in my stream.
Yeah, it's broken in
the-
the hip. Unless the max, I was way above the max load, but even so, it just shouldn't have been able to get it up the ground. Yeah, it's because I've had that exact thing happen before when I have tried it in the hip. I'm pretty sure it's bugged. Unless I'm just being competent, both are probably true. But yeah, I'm not gonna try that again because I don't think it actually is gonna work.
Especially, at least in the hip, it won't.
Yeah, that's.
And so then you can't lift the artillery in the Huey. So
I think you can because you can
Lift other
adjust. You
stuff
can
in the Huey.
adjust the weight of it in the mission editor. So if you were to set it to be a lighter weight, then you could. Because if you could get, I mean, that wasn't that heavy. It was like 4 and a bit. So it was like maybe 1,200 pounds more than the Huey's max. And if you adjusted that, you could set it to be.
Chad, did you guys see what just happened to him? Though, please let me know if that was legit. Just run that back because that did not look. That did not look like it should have happened, dude. I'll tell you what I saw. You hooked it. Everything was gravy. You pulled tension slowly and perfectly, and then the moment you lifted it up off the ground, it jumped from the ground up into your aircraft, yeeted your tail and all the main rotors off, and then your main fuselage just jettisoned into the sky, into the oblivion, like Team Rocket when they get defeated in Pokemon. Like it was like that. You just shot into the stratosphere for no reason.
On my screen,
You absolutely need to see this.
I basically just I took tension, and as soon as I started to lift it, I just like screen just went black, and my rotors just exploded basically, and then I crashed into the ground. So yeah, I think
So the hip is busted.
that
The
sling
Huey is
loading
not
is
busted.
broken in that. So we won't be doing that again. I'm gonna fly P-51 for however long, like 45 minutes until this resets. I'm at Batumi.
I'm trying to land on one of these boats. You
Alright,
know what you should do
I'll just
before
do
you take
fly
off? Judge this landing, and then I'll join you.
Alright, Rayman attempt needs to be up. We're gonna lift our flaps up all the way. Those can be
I'll let you know when I'm
good.
about
We're
to
just
land,
gonna
so you can.
rudder 6 degrees right.
'Cause I want to see it on your stream. That'd be fun.
Put our nose a little bit down.
You got me on
Just
that.
A little bit. RPM up. I don't know where the hell you are, so yeah, I'll watch.
West Coast, Black Sea, landing on one of the boats.
Alright, well, I'm gonna, because it's gonna take you a minute to do that, I'm gonna just basically, get my
I'm gonna
stuff
pick
set
the
up.
smallest ship that I can pick. Let's see. That one's pretty small.
Alright, so here's what we do. Primer. For a few seconds, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold starter. Once it starts to cough, we're gonna hold starter. We're gonna go magnetos hot, and then once it starts to catch, then we're gonna set this to run, and then we're gonna tickle the primer if we have to get the engine started. So.
Love tickling the primer. Alright, slowing down.
Back to, so that was way too high for the RPM, so because my throttle was a little bit open there, so I want to get this to about 1,000 RPM for idle. We're going to wait for our coolant temp to get to about 60 degrees Celsius and our oil temperature to be at about 15 degrees Celsius, which it already is at. So we're just going to wait for a minute for this to warm up.
I think when it comes to dropping sling loading on boats, they probably didn't have very long ropes so that they could easily hover over the boat without having to worry about the load drifting behind too far. Probably wasn't 10 feet though, it was probably a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's about 16 to 20.
I'm saying 20 or 30 is what I would think for something like on boats.
Yeah, I don't know, I'd have to look at it. Cargo's swinging a lot. So
alright, well,
unbelievably high.
it's really loud. But I just want to see if I can get this.
It's swinging 4.5 side to side. Pretty stable now. Oh, it's just slid off. That's cool. It's just floating in the air behind the ship.
Oh yeah, it is. Is that it right there?
Yep.
Oh, I'm hovering right around it. That's just floating there.
Yeah.
No way, dude. We glitched the server. That's so funny. Because they probably thought that no one would do anything like that. But now there's just a piece of ammo. God dang it. How are these troops going to use this? This is floating in the air right here. That's funny. Well, it doesn't look like it's broken, does it? Looks fine. It looks actually a little bit more disheveled than it was a bit ago, but it should be okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go land on the boat and I'll join you. But of course, Valley viewers, you know I can't do any ordinary landing. I have to land backwards.
Check on the fuel supply. That gun. It's a right-wing fuel tank, 75 gun.
So we're gonna try to land this helicopter. I don't think I've done it in the Huey before. I've done it in the Apache for sure, and the Kiowa, but not the Huey. So this is the first time I've landed in the Huey backwards on a ship. And I'm doing it the wrong way. Okay, there we go.
P-51's another one of those planes that I would love for them to redo the 3D model textures, because it needs it. Because this is a very old module. Well, you don't have the P-51 though, do you? Or do you? I can't remember.
I have the TF-51.
Yeah, same thing, actually.
Alright, I should be able to land this here. I'm pretty in control. It is not easy, but I'm trying my best. Okay.
My starter's
Almost
still on.
down. Almost down. Oh yeah, I got this. I got this. And we're down. And throttle's coming down. Battery coming off. Fuel is off.
My coolant temp
See how center line we got.
My auto temperature's fine.
It's pretty center line. But nonetheless, we landed this thing backwards on the boat. So
Purchase gives you
I'd say that
purchase.
that's worth a subscription to Whisper DCS and JimboVR, and it's also worth joining the disc. So now let's go ahead and see if I can join you on a quick flight with the TF-51.
Because we only have like a half
Don't know
hour
if
or
I'll be
something
able
until
to.
server reset. Or 40, I think 35 minutes.
Yeah, but Tombskis.
Yeah.
Toomey only lets me do the F4 for whatever reason.
Oh yeah,
Why
because thing is just
does it
kind of.
only let me do the F4? What? That's so weird.
They're doing dynamic slots.
Yes.
You'd have all the warbirds. Or is this gonna be fucking dumb and make you only put the only TF-51 slot at Tbilisi? Probably. If you can find.
Probably. Oh wait, hold up. Where does this take me? Oh my god.
Where are you?
This is Tbilisi. I can almost guarantee this is Tbilisi. Yes, it is.
Alright.
So I don't want to be there.
Is it the
I wanna be at the
TF-51
other
though?
one. Mhm.
Is it on the ground?
No, it's in the air.
Oh yeah, because it.
So the ones over here are bring me into Tbilisi. That's what I thought. So I'm just gonna follow you around with what I can follow you around in. You're at Batumi. You're. I'm gonna join with this thing. Perfect. Got my tanks. It doesn't let me spawn hot. You're bullshit. That's a lie. How is it that I can spawn hot and everything else?
We
But I
can't.
can't
No,
spawn
this
hot.
can't. I couldn't spawn hot in helicopters here.
Oh, it says kicked because I rearmed with weapons and it actually gave me weapons. No way. Why would they even code the server so that it would allow the server to give me weapons? They should just make it so none of the bases have any weapons. That was very simple.
Well, you can't like select them normally, but you can just do presets.
I think though that they initially could make all the bases blue without having weapons, but just having fuel. Like infinite fuel and then no weapons. That would prevent us from even being able to do it. It just didn't do that. You know what the Bath alignment is?
A best available true heading. So it's a fast alignment, but it's not accurate.
I see.
Corsair is a really cool plane in DCS. I gotta fly it again. I've been meaning to do that. B-51's still my favorite. Absolutely my favorite.
Dude, I want to fly the Corsair. I haven't bought it yet. I should though.
Are you on the ramp at between? Oh, I see.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that was sick. That was cool.
The best sounding engine that has ever been made by anybody ever.
Merlin? Yeah.
And the best sounding airplane ever for that reason. Actually, the Mosquito sounds amazing because it has 2 Merlins. But I think there's a bug with the Mosquito because there's a... last time I tried it, whether it's on the ground or in air, it had this continuous, like, irritating warning sound, and I think it's like a low speed or low gear or low RPM or something like that, but it comes on when it throttles at idle, but it's just bugged, so it's unplayable for me unless they've patched it. I'm gonna do a 4-point roll.
Wow, the Jester is really a piece of work today.
What did he say?
He's
Don't
like,
fuck it up.
he's like, yeah, I guess we'll be low precision, because you moved. And then he followed it up with "Don't fuck it up."
You are the
So
king
like,
of...
you really just.
You are the
doubled
king
down.
of impatience in DCS and not waiting for the
Am I the
line.
king? Am I the king of patience, or maybe is my headset about to die, and maybe I just want to
Oh
continue
yeah, because you
flying.
didn't charge your headset.
You're right, man. I'm sorry. I have. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. Semantics aren't worth it. I know my worth. I pick my battles correctly.
Just plug it in after extreme.
That's the new protocol I've established.
It's like the protocol of being on at 7.
Keep talking that talk.
I'm gonna keep talking shit.
Get banned.
I'm gonna keep talking shit.
Protocol of being on at 7. Why the fuck would I be on at 7 when you said the stream is on at 8? Oh,
That was your
you said it would be
protocol.
on an hour early. Yeah,
That was your idea,
Yeah, well,
bro.
guess what? Guess who wasn't in the whip until 2 minutes before 8?
Because I was
Not me.
waiting for you because
Not
you were
me.
charging your headset.
No.
I was ready. I had my
I was
HOTAS set up.
into
I
it.
had my stream details in. I had everything set up.
I was waiting for you, man. Okay, well, go ahead and have that same energy every single week then.
What energy?
Go have that same energy. Talking about I'm ready every week. I'm ready every week because that's what I've been trying to tell you to have, bro, for like years.
What, ready?
So let's have you have that same energy then.
Yeah, I do that every single week. Or I used to be on, like, when you first said, like, be on at 7. So that it says deal with technical difficulties. You know, I would be on at 7, and then I'd be 7:45, and you're like, alright, I just got home. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then, so it's like, I'm waiting for you. So it's like, now I don't get my stuff set up till 7:30, because I know I still have a half hour at least.
Oh, you think that's how it is? You think I never had to wait on you before?
No, you
I
have
see
a
how
couple
it is.
times. That's fair. I can see that. Absolutely.
I rest my case. So now that we're both locked in, there should be no more waiting on each other.
I hope
It's
so.
just gonna be. It's just it's up to you, man.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I think you know about that, bro. Once I say the protocol's protocol, I say it.
Just in the P-51 so much.
Now I'm just gonna dogfight you. Oh, Chester said you're a hostile. Alright, that's all I need to know. He's never been wrong. I'm gonna get you in the vertical.
I already turned inside your turning circle. Gun solution. Raising the trigger.
You wouldn't have got me. Ain't no way you would have got me. Yeah, you're not catching up. That's not happening. And I got 3 tanks of fuel.
Why?
To make sure you cannot. I know you got the guns on you.
If I had guns, you'd have holes in me.
I probably would because you're the type of dude who would shoot me down. You would be the one who would shoot me down in a warbird while I'm in a F4 Phantom.
I can turn inside your turning circle.
You should fly that thing to Nalchik. Actually, you should fly that to Koboleti. That's what you should do with that.
Okay.
That's going to be a more realistic flight. I just lost visual. I mean Tally, because you're considered an enemy now. Whisper is now the new op. Would anyone like to help me smite my new op? Meet me at the family barbecue this weekend, 8 o'clock. So funny, bro. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on strings for the rest of this year, bro. It's all about. He's late. He said 8 o'clock. It's 8:30. We're starting at 8:30. The headset's not charged. Oh, he doesn't get the mission ready or anything, dude. I'm gonna hold you to it because I've been telling you this for years, man. Every weekend, consistency.
I had been doing it
Multiple
every
reels
Saturday for a
a
little
week.
while.
Multiple
Yeah, I put a
shorts
short up
week.
today. Have this going up. I need to record something tomorrow. A longer form video for the F-16.
So if
I
you're
gotta
gonna
do some more
put me on
shorts.
that for the lives, then okay, then I want to see you have the consistency on the shorts and the long form content.
Yeah, I have been
I've
slacking
seeing it
last week
recently.
too.
The last 2 weeks I've been seeing it, but if you're gonna put me on blast for this, then let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. You chose that livery.
I think
There's
I
not
have
even
I have one that you don't have, so this is just whatever the default is what you're seeing.
Which one is it?
I forgot the squadron. It's one that has like the blue nose and with
That's
invasion
sick.
markings.
I like the Tuskegee.
Yeah,
Red
the red
noses.
tails. Red tails, those are cool.
Yeah, red tails are nice. Also like the ones with the red noses too.
Yeah. Blue nose bastards of Baden.
That's what they call them.
Whatever the squadron is, I forget.
And the Tuskegee was the red tails because whenever they were flying in combat, they would just look at the plane's tail, and if it's red, then they know. Okay, that's our buddy.
Well, yeah, I mean, their tails on their planes are painted red.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Probably for IFF.
Well, it was just
It was the early version of IFF.
because the different squadrons all had, you know, different colors and different paint schemes specific to their
Even though the
squadron.
aircrafts looked the same, they needed some sort of form of IFF. I think
Well, I
that's
mean,
what
when
they
you're
used.
in a dogfight, you're close enough to them, and you're gonna see the roundels on the sides. And there were some early IFF systems being developed in World War II. I don't know if they were any in service or mounted on aircraft then. Definitely shortly after, but
Where are we heading to Cope?
yeah.
Alright, just making sure. Oh, it's over this little mountain ridge here. Got it. I'm surprised I can fly in form with you slow.
Yeah, me too.
But you're doing a pretty good speed, so you're making it easy for me. If you were to be going
Yeah,
a
I'm
little
going
bit slower,
300 miles an hour right
yeah, that's not too difficult for me because I'm at about 250.
now. This car.
Oh yeah, we can actually see it already. Let's line up for it. I'll break with you. Hey, that's where we took off in the helicopters. What are you doing, bro? Fly under the bridge. I know you know which one I'm talking about.
No, I want to actually
You should
do
be able to-
one thing
You should be able to fly
today.
under the bridge.
Successfully today. I want to actually try and land.
Fly under the bridge first. You have to fly under the bridge to earn your landing. You gotta give this a Laces viewer something to look at, man. Here's the river. The bridge is right below us. I'm descending. I'm going under it. Alright, I'm dropping down. Dropping down. Picking up speed. Oh, there's two bridges. Oh, damn, this actually is not going to be easy for me. There's one. There's two. And I'm through both of them. Let's go. Where's Whisper at? Oh, there he is. Bro, you easily could have done those bridges. Let's be honest. You've done it before. Let's be honest, man.
I know.
You
but
could have taken that.
server resets in like 15 minutes, and I don't want to have to restart.
You're right.
and
If you
all
crashed
that.
out, you would not have been able to land.
And I want to actually achieve something today, because the rest of the stream was just kind of shitty, so...
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it was still top quality.
I
Think about it in other
wholeheartedly
people's
disagree.
perspectives.
Well, I've been trying to.
Think about it in F-Bomb's perspective, bro.
I don't think we would have enjoyed it that much.
Alright, well then, you suck for doing a bad stream. Do better.
You helped.
Yeah, I know. I made sure to make it as bad as possible for you.
Yeah. Not on form today. Whatever, we'll have a better mission next time, and then it'll be a little better.
Not on form? What do you mean, dude? I was in perfect form with you with the helicopters today. Not right now, because I can't fly. I can't land at the same speed with you.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. That's not what I said. I said I wasn't on form today. I'm not talking about formation flying.
I'd say you were pretty much on the right tip today. I don't think it had anything to do with you. I think me crashing into you was a mistake on my part.
No, I know.
And then the rest of it was the server disconnecting and you hitting the ground.
It was just
it's like, that's
every
not-
single thing went wrong in this stream. Every single thing that we tried to do is the issue.
So what are we gonna do about it?
It's gonna be better.
Let's just pout about it instead.
No, I mean, we can't do anything about it. It's like I'm still having fun flying 251, you know. But next stream we will do better.
Yeah, so in case you judgmental viewers are judging us based on our performance,
Yeah, this stream
shame on
was-
you, first of all.
The stream was
Secondly,
not
we're trying our best.
So,
All we're trying to do at the end of the day is have fun. Even though we're trying to provide quality content for our salacious viewers, we're also trying to enjoy what we're doing. I'm on right side. There goes Whisper.
ooh, that was a little hard. A little bit of a hard landing by me, but whatever.
Yeah, that seemed to be a little bit sharp.
I just, I got a little too slow. I wanted to be down at about 90, and I was probably at like 75 or 80. Because it's like I went idle, and then I kind of stalled it a little bit. I did a three-pointer, but it was just hard. My gear fine though.
Hey, as long as the gear is fine, that means that you didn't land that hard. This dude's taxiing across the grass right now.
As I can.
He's really done with this.
Well, I mean, the taxi is way far away, so it's like I'm not gonna go all the way down there. I'm just gonna taxi like this.
Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Oh, I know what you're trying to do.
I'm gonna turn around and not hit you. Yeah, I'm gonna taxi over here and cut across here, so don't cut me off.
I'm not gonna hit you. I'm taking this slot. You take the right slot. Yep, that one right there. Perfect. He did a whole 270.
Oh, I was supposed to. Okay, never mind. And very last thing that we do. Clunk. Clamshells come down. Love flying the P-51. So fun. So cool. Alright.
Turn off your battery.
Good.
Alright, just making sure. It still sounds like on my screen the battery's on, but that's probably just desync. That's common for DCS.
Yep.
But nonetheless, you salacious viewers, we definitely did it. We did our mission. I crashed into Whisper, so watch that on the stream because it was hilarious. Probably not for him. And also make sure that if you enjoyed, to subscribe to both Whisper and I on our YouTube and join the Discord. We got pinned in the description so you can vote on our next sorties. Whisper designed this mission that it was at the beginning of the stream, and he will also design the missions that you all vote on for the future streams. So that's why you got to make sure you join. Wilbur, is there anything else you want to tell us to our salacious viewers before we let them go?
Next stream will be better. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.